Bonjour everyone. So this footage is actually from a different vlog, a previous vlog. This is when I first got my iPhone, so it's not added to that vlog because I was still using my Samsung. Anywho, I like to add tutorials into my Vlogmas days because I don't know, I just like to do it. And I have so many tutorials on my devices. It's like, girl, get rid of them. So anywho, today that's what that is. This is I forgot what I did this day, but I did something, child. The actual vlog I'll link below. But this is a let me relax. This is a closure sew-in on my sister. This is, I think, her 5th time using this hair. So we're just starting off with the shampoo, babe. Step number 1, and of course she always wants me to shampoo her hair because I do a great job at it. And she loves to get her hair massaged when I put in the conditioner. So we did the whole thing start to finish, child. The product that I just showed was Amika. I think it's called Bond Cure or something like that. It's not something that I would use like on one client every single time, because I just think that would be like excessive. I actually got it because one of the stylists where I work uses it, and they were having like a special on it, so I just got it to try it. I don't know that I love it. Again, you kind of can't tell with some things, because things that are like bond repairs or bond builders, they are not like, oh, one quick fix. You have to use it over time and see how it does with the hair. So I don't know. I don't know that I will use it consistency. Okay, let me be back. Child, maybe I was talking too much at one time. I need to take a little break. I don't think that I'll use it enough consistently to really see the effects of it. And I don't think my sister really doesn't need that. She has virgin natural hair. So, I mean, she ain't got nothing going on with it. Anywho, so I shampooed, I believe, 3 times. I didn't get the first shampoo on camera, but I always shampoo with a clarifying shampoo. The conditioner, I don't know, babe. I have the deep conditioner too, and I don't think I've tried it yet. Maybe I used it on myself, I can't remember. But I'm just like, And what made me really want to try that product too, because another hairstylist I follow, she's a YouTuber as well. She has mentioned their products, and not this one in particular. So I was like, oh, well, let me try it. I've always wanted to try them because their packaging is so pretty. Like, their products are so pretty. It reminds me of the 70s. And the aesthetic of the 70s is like my favorite. I love the 70s. So I was like, oh my God, everything is so pretty. But honestly, the girls that they use for their advertisement, I'd be like, that means it's not for me. So I just never tried it. Anywho, that's enough of that, child. I don't talk 4 minutes about the shampoo. So I did go ahead and use a leave-in. I am using the Mazzani Milk. I think it's called 25 Milk or Milk 25. Also, on this day, I just used the blow dry spray, which honestly, it don't take long to blow dry my sister's hair, but I just used it. And then I put in there, doesn't get much better than this. That's my favorite thing to use when I'm doing braids, sew-ins, any type of braided hairstyle. I like to use it to create a barrier because the hair will not be washed for weeks. And I don't want the hair to like dry out. And typically I use a net, but my sister has a very irritated scalp, and she needs to be able to get to it and wash it thoroughly, or as best as she can, seeing that it's in a sew-in. However, this sew-in I did, I think the week before Thanksgiving or the week of, and I don't think that she has washed her scalp since. So the girl not even doing what she's supposed to be doing. So I think going forward, I might put a net on her. I don't know, we'll see. Also, I don't want the net to be like suffocating it even more, and it's extremely itchy, but we'll see. But I do prefer to use a net. Anywho, so yeah, I tried a different technique also with the closure. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know if it's a technique that I'll use going forward, or it's probably one that I have to perfect, because I mean, for the most part, her sewing was fine, but that very first track I sew it to the closure, which I do always do, but I sewed it a different way, and as it grows out, it kind of lifts up. So that very first track is kind of like flying in the wind. Not really, but that's just how I feel like it's doing. So I don't know if I will use that technique again. Also, I meant to actually do the technique where you kind of glue down the closure. It's a 2x6 closure, so it's a lot of closure to work with. But I got a little bit scared. And my sister, she don't really take care of her lace like that. So I'm like, I have to be realistic about who I'm doing this on. And I don't know, I just got a little bit scared. I didn't want to do it. I was just like, this is not going to look right. She's not going to be able to maintain it. She's going to look a mess. Her lace going to be showing. So I put it behind the hairline like I always do. That's how I prefer it. But I did want to try a different technique, but I got scared, y'all. Anywho, that's it, y'all. I'm not going to talk too much. I've been talking half the video. Probably more than half the video, depending on how much more I cut out of it. And I really wanted to do some face framing, like some kind of heavy face framing layers. So I was able to do that and do a really, not dramatic bump, but kind of like a dramatic bump. Like one of my favorite little hairstyles is Latoya Luckett on the Writings on the Wall CD. I just love how it's layered. So I just wanted to do that. So I cut her some face framing layers. Typically, I never cut layers in my sister's hair ever. But I figured like this is the 5th time you putting this hair in. Go ahead and get some layers in there, child. Like, you know, it is what it is. Now, y'all gonna see later in this video me like messing with my sister, pushing her glasses on her face because they always hanging down. Like, girl, push your glasses up. Or us laughing because nothing be funny but everything be funny. I'm gonna say this again. This is my sister. Because one video I posted, I had like grabbed her cheeks to like position her head, and people were like, oh, you're touching her face, you're grabbing her face. It's like, if you listen to the video, babe, I said this was my sister. And not us trying to figure out, or not me trying to make sure the part is straight. I swear, when you turn around and look at the video of the finished product, when I turn her around, and even at the pictures, I feel like it don't look like it's in the middle, but looking at her in person, it's in the middle. So, see, I had to pinch her cheeks. I'm sorry. I love pinching cheeks. Okay, whatever. So I feel like it looked like it's off center, but in person, that thing is in the middle. So I don't know, child. I promise it was not crooked, even though it kind of sort of looked like it. Anywho, that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoy whatever is going to be left of this footage. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, TTYL. All right, let me just add this two little pieces of sense. Y'all gotta flatten that closure. I be telling my sister every day, girl, because she ain't flattened that closure since I did that. I said, Jack, if you don't flatten your closure, your thing is sticking up like you a cone head. Go ahead and flatten that closure. That pressing comb I actually just found in the cabinet. I said, oh, let me start using this on the closures. So yes, babe, flatten that closure. I promise you, it makes so much difference. Like, when you out there in the world, I promise you, it looks so much better when you get that closure in check, child. All right, bye. this.